Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. Alright, so this is Factorio, and it's a special edition of Factorio. It is a speed run. This is week number 12 of the overall competition. We are in the 7th hour of our run. Now, a lot of good speedrunners, they'd probably be done by now. In fact, a lot of people are done with this game way before this point. However, this is not your typical setup for a speedrun. It is a random seed with default settings. So in this speedrun, we didn't know the world we were coming into. Oh, we need to replace that with coal. We didn't know what kind of world we were coming into, and to add to that, yeah, we're okay here. To add to that, we have add to the random seed and the default settings. It makes it a lot more difficult because we don't know the map and there's not tons of resources everywhere, and so makes the game itself a lot harder. That's why a lot of speedrunners would already be done, but we are not. But also, I'm not a pro at this game. I've never tried to do a speedrun. I have beat this game once before, but that's it, and it took me a lot longer than this. Probably 20 hours of gameplay to win. So trying to cut that down, trim that down, even if we just trim that in half and say finish in 10 hours, that would actually be quite the accomplishment. Alright, so we just finished in our last episode blue circuits. We have 9 of them now. Our green circuits production is back on the rise, though it is not full strength. I would like to see this line be saturated. So what we need to help with that is these guys aren't even going to work, so we need to get a few more mining drills, and we'll finish this line here. There we go. And we need to run power. Let's go ahead and hit it from behind. There we go. Okay. So that'll help a bit. It's not going to do everything we needed to do, but it'll help saturate that line a bit. Maybe not fully, but it's better than it was. Alright, so blue circuits are running. We've got green, we've got red, we've got blue circuits. Now, I noticed our plastic was all used up. So let's see what's going on here. You are not getting in. You're not getting in enough. And that's because you're taking a bunch of it too. Which means somebody's full, aren't we? Not you. Not you, though you're getting there. Maybe over here. Oh yeah, you're full. And you're full. So there's our problem. That's why production has quit. We can do this and add a whole nother chest. We did recently unlock advanced processing, so this problem will go away soon, but we're not dealing with that just yet. But this will get us, there you go, back on track, producing sulfur and plastic. Now, what? I know next up is expanded science, which we did unlock. Military and science, production science and high-tech science are all unlocked now, but we're not producing any of them. So I think we need to take a look at our tech tree and see what is coming up. What do we still need? I know we're going to need a lot more steel, and I know we're going to need some of this science, but we need to get the rocket silo. So to do that, we need, let's see, we're going to need red engines. I don't think we're producing that right now. And that's where we need so much steel. It's 1,000 steel just to make the rocket silo. And then the rocket silo itself, we're going to need the parts for that too. Let's see, solid fuel, we got plenty of that for the rocket fuel. Rocket control unit. That's one reason why I haven't switched things over yet, because we do need that. Oh, we do need speed modules. Rocket parts. We need accumulators and solar panels, just 100 of each. 5 radars is easy. So we need solar panels and accumulators. I don't think I've unlocked that. Okay, solar energy, we're going to need that. So we'll do that next. But back to this. We need electric engines. Have we unlocked that already? I think we might have. There we go. Okay, yeah, we've already unlocked the electric engine. Okay, good. So yes, we need lots of steel. We're going to need concrete. That might be one to work on here in the near future. But in terms of science, we're already making blue. So what else? Where do we need? Where else are we going to need science? What do we need to unlock? Oh, hey, well, there you go. To unlock the rocket silo, we need military production and high tech, which we've unlocked all of them now. So, military production and high tech, we should work. We need 1,000 of those. So we should get to work on those. So I need to produce all 3 of those and then feed them into our research. We could feed it in this way, the 3 of them. So if we're going to do that, if that's the case, I need to start producing that. And the electric engines, so we need that again. And we need to produce assembly machines and electric furnaces, which I should probably replace all of these other furnaces with the electric furnaces. So I might work on electric engines, electric furnaces, and assembly machines first. And we have pretty much what we need for that. But we're going to need speed modules and batteries. So the only modules we need to do are speed modules. Okay, electric engine, electric furnace, assembly machine. And then we're going to be bringing 3 things along this line. And we'll probably work all that stuff right down in here. And then we can just bring it right up and over. So assembly machines, electric furnace, electric engine, and electric furnace. Yeah. Steel plate. There's another reason for the steel plate. We are close to the stone brick, so there's a good thing. And the steel plate's not that far away, but we're going to have to haul in advanced circuits. Again, I know robots help with that kind of stuff, but we don't have time to get into robots. So we're going to go without. Alright, so Well, that's not so hard. Let's bring in some red circuits. So let's haul red circuits down there. We got steel. We got steel plates right down there, or steel right down there. And where's my red circuits? I have no red circuits anymore. Oh, because of the plastic. So for the blue science to keep up, that plastic, we needed that production to come back up. Sulfur is moving pretty slow too, so apparently we did not need 4. We only have 25 blue circuits at this point, so that process is far from being adequate right now. Red circuits, red circuits. Got that there. Combines. Do we want to take off of that? I don't know we're going to get what we need. Or do we want to separate this line and run it the other direction? Alright, we're going to go like this, take that away, and we're going to reverse this. And we're not going to need that anymore either. Okay, here's our red circuits. Don't like that it's at the front of the line, because that's going to take away from the blue science, which means we're not going to get a lot of research done until we get a whole lot more plastic coming in. So there is a downside to what we're doing here. We're going to need quite a few underground belts to get underneath. Looks like we're also using up a whole lot of our iron plate, so production. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need all this. Save that. Save that. Run this line down here. And we want to get around that. I don't want to go through there. What else did we need? Steel. Okay, now we're beyond it. Stone brick, right? Yeah, we're almost out of transport belt. Okay, and I guess we could take red off the line, work it right over here. Why not? We're gonna want to do. Let's see, what am I trying to do? Electric furnace. I got circuits down. We're gonna need a bit on the electric furnace, so we want to run at least a couple. Oh, look at that. These are already combined down here. That's our steel furnace. We can quit making steel furnaces, change it over to electric furnaces right here, and just bring the red line down. Or shift this, run it beside, put the red line together. There you go. There's an idea. So we're gonna run you, let's see, you're coming in head to head, so we need to fix that. So how am I gonna do this? Oh, no. Okay, now our problem here is I'm not actually running anything down the line. Wait! Get these guys off this line. Let's get this end of the line fixed first. Messing this up. Alright. We're going to need long arm inserters. Why don't I have any more? There we go. Okay, so you need one more to finish. And then we're going to need to get rid of steel and stone brick that we have there. And I want the red on the bottom. Alright, so I need red on the bottom. So let's quit messing this up. Oh, hey. Okay, and let's just jump the line, come out the other side, make life a little bit easier on ourselves. There we go, red's on the bottom. Now we have red. Now I need to upgrade the assembly machines to handle 3 products. And we'll cancel that. Now we can make electric furnaces instead. Okay, and we unlock this, we'll start making electric furnaces instead of steel furnaces. And I can put these steel furnaces away. And we'll unlock that. I really should probably put those away somewhere else, like say right next to it. So let's take everything you got and we'll take all those steel furnaces and put them away, and we're going to lock you in right there. Electric furnace. Alright, well there goes the demand on red circuits again, and this is what I was talking about a few episodes back. I definitely messed things up when it came to not having enough production in the first place. Without that production, we've just kind of lagged behind, and we keep having to go back and do more and do more and do more and grow it. And that's how I played the game originally, but I was so committed to trying to get step by step, finish each segment as quickly as possible. And yeah, sure, I do 4 or I do 6 or I do 8, and that's not enough, that's not adequate. So from the get-go, our iron production was never going to be sufficient to get us anywhere. And yeah, it's not going to happen all at once, but I didn't do enough. Definitely didn't do enough. And let's see, we were at 25 last time we checked. we're still at 25. I mean, we're not even getting any red circuits now because all the plastic's getting picked up here. I mean, blue circuits. Yeah, red circuits, because we're not getting any red circuits to make the blue circuits. That's what I'm thinking here. Now, to help that, I could work on that processing, but let's get that a little bit later. Again, we need to work on our expanded science. We need to get all 3 of those sciences producing. I don't need to actually have any research necessarily done in the lab, but I do need, and I'm not making any progress at all because I have no blue science. Are you a blue science tech? You are a blue science tech, and I'm not making any blue science right now. So I really do need to get that thing going. Alright, well, we got electric furnaces. There's a start. A start. Yes, a start. Definitely a start. Only a start. I know we need to get solar energy done, and I could do that. Alright, advanced steel plate. That's next. We'll expand that later. We're going to need concrete as well. Oh, and look at all that. We need all those modules, and we need all that rocket. We've got a bunch of research to get to still, to get to the end. So we are not anywhere near done right now. I got a long ways to go. That 10-hour hope. I don't know if I'm going to get this game done in 10 hours. I gotta double check what my time limit is, because I do have a time limit. If I hit a certain time where there's no bonus anymore, regardless of whether I'm done or not, that's the end of the game. So I do have a time limit. I just need to see what it is. I'll check that before the next episode. Okay, well, okay, I got electric furnaces going. We were looking at science, and we were working on these. So, furnaces are going. I need assembly machines and electric engines. So, let's see. I should have been making assembly machines ages ago. Green circuits. See, more green circuits, more iron plate. More. Okay, my iron gears are doing well, but they did actually start getting backed up, didn't they? So they're barely keeping pace right now. So I might want to do some more for that. And how would I do that without... I could wrap around and then just... Yeah, okay. There's an idea. Let's get a few more gear wheels going, because we're going to have an issue here, and I'm out of transport belt just about, so... Oh, see, we're all out of fuel all the way back here. But these are all going to be shifting over to electric furnaces fairly soon, so that'll make life easier. But they're not producing very fast. This to come across. How does it feed in? Does it join another line? No, it does not. We could double that up. We certainly could double that up. What about down here? This goes all the way out here. And it feeds in, so yeah, it's okay to double. That'll help us with that production. So we can go straight across, so let's reverse this. Inserters! Can I finally just go grab some inserters? Where are my inserters? Up there. Need to unlock this. We need a lot of inserters. Now what are you using up? Gear wheels and... Green science. There's another drain on green science. Ugh. So we're not even producing any engines right now. Why not? Should be. You have what you need. Or is there a second thing on that line? No, there's not. There is. Pipes. Oh, and you're not getting fed because you're all out of fuel. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know. Can I put fuel in there? Oh, I can. That's cool. I didn't know that. Probably gonna last quite a while too. Certainly does. Well, we learn something new every day. Isn't life amazing? All right. Well, we'll go from here. And no, that one's not gonna fit. So we'll go from here. And that means there's 4. So if there's 4, might as well put them together instead of that odd shape that's out there now, right? We need a couple more. I'm under attack somewhere. Okay, there's a gap. That's fine. Weak sauce. Look at that. Okay. Now we need a feeder. Now we need power. More power. Okay, now we need the line feeding in. There's our line feeding in. We got our line out. Now let's go ahead and run this over. Now we need a lot more. We need a lot more iron. That would help by getting some of that going. Ooh, 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 ooh. They're causing some destruction. 16. I'm heading that way. Oh shoot, they're bigger. I forgot. They're destroying my stuff. Okay, just the same problem before. We ran out of ammo, so they destroyed one turret. So let's make that one turret, and then we need ammo. Let's just make it all. And there's that. Now we need fuel for the 3 of them. Ammo, I mean. You know, the good stuff. Alright, well, we are nowhere near on the expanded science. We are half an hour into that project, but we need 3 different sets of science, and we need a whole lot of feeders to make that work. And that's not happening quickly. So we could have a good hour ahead of us before we finish up expanded science and move on to steel 2. Which also means we're going to need a whole lot more iron intake. So electric mining drills take a while, so I might just start crafting those. Again, I'm now running into those problems even though I've spread myself out. Let's see, we don't need this line anymore. We can connect this from over here. However, that electrical pole would have to move for that to work. There's another one that's done. Okay, where's this? Still using coal for now. We do have electric furnaces on the go, but because of that size difference, I'd have to fully redo systems. And I just don't know if I want to take that challenge, take that issue. Shoot, there it goes. We're out. Well, we're back up at least. We're at least helping there. It's not fully what we want. This might be a good area to go ahead and redo this structure. Let's see, what is there? I can't see what they do unless I go back and look. I don't know. There you go. Crafting speed is 2. Crafting speed is 2. What about these guys? Their crafting speed is still 2. It's just getting away from the need. Well, if we run this line 1 space lower, maybe switch to long arm inserters there, pull these and redo. So we'll go like this, and we'll add it a little bit more, and then see, that doesn't fit like it did before, but we can run power poles on both sides, right? So we'll set up the first 2, figure out our design. Probably just traditional, right? There you go. There's 2. And we can even flip-flop them so they can run the lines to each other. There you go. Easy peasy. So let's start running our line. They'll use that up pretty quick. Okay. So we're going to have 1 here, but we want to be in the middle, so that'll be our next line. I don't even have any fuel, so I might as well get rid of these ones. Feed that in there. I don't need to be hanging on to that. Alright, electric furnace. Alright, we're at least in a good place there. That's not a good place though. Those are going to have to be moved. There goes the last one, so we can clean out this line. To move those last couple power poles because it does look like they are vital. Let me use that. That's not enough. We want that 1 more anyway. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's see. There's output, input. Now we can run those power poles back and forth. Now we can get rid of that power pole now that it's covered. And there you go. Now it's only a couple more than we had before, but let's see if we actually start saturating the line at all. Probably not. Well, maybe. We are going to both sides now, so that's going to keep this side moving along. Well, this side's not going to move as fast because There's nowhere for him to go. Alright, well, let's leave that as it is. We've spent enough time on that already. So, who's going to be next? Alright, so we've done electric furnaces. What were the other ones we wanted? Assembly machines. That's why we were doing the iron gear wheels. The iron plate. Oh, no, wait. I know what we wanted to do first. We need to do electric mining drills. Same thing, okay. So these two setups are going to happen together. But I need to bring green circuits down, which, oh no, green circuits, poor green circuits. I need to massively increase our green circuit production, which is just iron and copper. I need to maybe run a separate. Let's do that. Let's not strain the green circuits any more than they already are. Now, it looks like we've totally caught up here. And there's nothing left there, so. Okay, see, there's still 0 blue science coming through, or almost 0. And yeah, they're still picking up all the plastic coming through. The sulfur part's catching up now. So sulfur's almost getting caught up, but we're getting like no red circuits making it past this halfway point. Which means there's not enough plastic coming through. That's back down to the oil processing. So, do I want to switch to advanced oil processing now? I guess I could, or at least for some of it. We're not going to need that much solid fuel. And we've got plenty in reserve right now. So let's go ahead and mess with this, because we are, yeah, there's almost 3K. Yeah, look at that. Look at it going. So we're getting way too much. Meanwhile, this one's not as bad. But if we switch you to advanced oil processing, you need water. Okay, let's bring the water in first. So where to get some water from? Right up here. This is the answer. Take a few trees out. Okay, we need an offshore pump. And I've used up all my resources. We gotta give chase again. Here's water though. Here's water. We have water already. We just need to run pipe. There you go. Be smarter than the average bear. It's not that hard to be much smarter than Boo Boo. Actually, Boo Boo is pretty smart. But Yogi's not the average bear. Alright, well, hey, so we're going to get our advanced oil processing up here in the beginning of the next episode. And then we are going to work on assembly machines and mining drills so that we can rapidly expand our both iron and copper production, but especially the iron. We are not producing enough petroleum right now, so that's one thing that's holding us up. But our copper and iron production, iron plate, needs some work if we're going to get into our expanded science, which we are still quite a long ways off from. So we were neglecting a lot of categories, and it's now costing us. Looks like we are taking some damage right now. Our turret, but it looks like it held off. Alright, well, that's where we're at. That's what's coming up next, and that does it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. And remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record.